The watch market moves fast, and some models are already on the edge of a major price jump. Collectors and investors are quietly buying them up, and once they're gone, they won't be this affordable again. Whether it's limited editions, discontinued icons, or underrated gems, these are the watches poised to explode in value. In this video, we're counting down the 10 watches you should buy now before prices skyrocket. If you've been waiting for the right moment to invest, this is it. Let's take a look at the timepieces everyone will wish they grabbed sooner. Number 10. Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch. The Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch, the iconic chronograph that journeyed to the lunar surface in 1969, pulses with renewed vigor in October 2025. Its timeless NASA heritage and manual wind charm propelling secondary market values to $5,500, $6. 515% surge from 2024 lows per watch charts, positioning it as a must-buy, before anniversary editions ignite further frenzy. This 42mm stainless steel legend, reference 310.30-4250.01.001, cradles the hand-wound caliber 3861, a Metis-certified marvel with 50-hour power reserve, column wheel chronograph, and rhodium-plated bridges visible through the sapphire caseback, evoking Apollo-era authenticity while delivering 4+6 seconds daily precision. The black step dial with applied Omega logo and superluminova indices glowing green frames tachymeter-scaled Hesalite crystal scratch-prone yet purist-pleasing encased in a 50-meter water-resistant oyster-like shell with screw-down pushers for chronograph security during high-stakes timing. Weighing 140 kilos on its steel bracelet with micro-adjust clasp, it balances vintage poise with modern ergonomics, ideal for space enthusiasts or daily drivers seeking storied resilience. From $7,600 retail, its liquidity shines with 72 August sales, top 1% Omega per watch charts, outpacing volatility at 12% for 10% projected CAGR amid 2025's space tourism boom. Number 9. Cartier Tank Louis Cartier. The Cartier Tank Louis Cartier, a quartz-powered bastion of Art Deco elegance since 1917, gleams in October 2025 with subtle ascent, its secondary values climbing 2.2% yearly to $3,200, $4,000 per Chrono 24, a whisper of growth signaling vintage tank revivals that could catapult it skyward amid Cartier's heritage resurgence. This 33.7 x 25.5mm stainless steel icon, the Tank Must Large, deploys high-autonomy quartz caliber 057 for perpetual accuracy without winding woes, its silver Flinke dial with Roman numerals and blued steel hands evoking Louis Cartier's WWI tank blueprint under scratch-resistant sapphire, sealed to 30mm for sartorial splashes. The black-grained calfskin strap with Ardilon buckle drapes featherlight at 80 degrees, interchangeable for velvet or mesh versatility, embodying unisex poise from boardrooms to galas. From $4,000 retail, its 34 September sales, top 4% Cartier per watch charts, reflect 26-day sell-through, outstripping Tank Index, 0.4% up, for 5% CAGR forecasts in 2025's dress watch renaissance. Full sets add $300 premiums, with unworn 2025 pieces at $3,500 underscoring accessibility. The beaded crown's synthetic spinel cabochon spins with silken torque, while the case's polished brancards frame eternity's rectangle. Compared to automatic Tank LC, 10,000 plus, Quartz's affordability democratizes legacy, with 8-year warranty fortifying heirloom status. Number 8. Tudor Black Bay 58. The Tudor Black Bay 58, Tudor's compact dive homage to 1958's Submariner roots, surges in October 2025 with resilient poise, secondary prices stabilizing at $3,000, $3,700 after a 28% 5-year dip, yet poised for 8% rebound per watch charts as Tudor sheds Rolex shadow in the value diver arena. This 39mm stainless steel stalwart with snowflake hands and domed crystal harbors the in-house MT5402 automatic Koski certified to 4+6 seconds, 70-hour reserve, and silicone hairspring defying 500-degree shocks for unyielding 200-meter prowess via a screw-down crown and unidirectional bezel. The black dial's superluminova indices pierce abyssal dark, complemented by riveted bracelets T-fit clasp for 20mm extension over wetsuits, tipping $120 for agile all-day dive. From $4,000 retail, 117 September sales, top 1% Tudor, underscore 54 100 risk, but long-term history since 2018 forecasts uplift amid 2025's mid-size boom. Full sets command $3,500, with 2025 unworn at $3,699 on Chrono 24, reflecting volatility's tailwind. The bezel's aluminum insert patines gracefully, while Paraflex absorbers echo Rolex lineage sans premium. Compared to BB58 bronze, $4,000, steel's purity endures, outvaluing Oris divers in heritage heft. Forums exalt its vintage vibe without fade, as Tudor's independence narrative fuels flips. At $3,200 average, it undercuts Rolex 124270, $7,275, yet mirrors its trajectory, a compact colossus where every lume pulse charts uncharted depths nabbed before Tudor ascends to Rolex parity. Number 7. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo Extra Thin. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo Extra Thin, Yenta's 1972 Steel Utopia reborn in slim splendor, commands October 2025's Steel Sports Zenith, secondary values vaulting to $60,000, $70,000, a 20% yearly climb per watch charts heralding explosive gains as AP's production throttle tightens. This 39mm stainless steel symphony at 8.1mm thin integrates caliber 121 automatic self-winding with 40-hour reserve, Geneva sealed for 3.5 seconds precision. Sweeping over a grande tapisserie blue dial with luminous indices and date window at 3 o'clock, all under sapphire's glare-proof dome for 50 meters resilience. The octagonal bezel with 8 hexagonal screws mates to a hand-satin brushed bracelet with AP clasp, weighing 140 grams for fluid wrist symphony. From $25,000 retail, pre-2022, 36th September sales, top 5% AP, reflect 71-day liquidity, with low 11,100 risk projecting 15% KGR amid 2025's luxury rebound. Full sets fetch $65,000, unworn 2023s at $68,000, underscoring scarcity post-discontinuation. The parachrome-like hairspring resists fields, while casebacks tapisserie echoes dials texture. Compared to 16202's successor, $80,000, 15202's last 2021 allure endures, eclipsing Cartier tanks in investment edge. Collectors covet its jumbo purity, a Genta glyph worn by Schwarzenegger as RD5 Tourbillon hype, $200,000 plus, elevates line-wide fever. At $65,000 average, it trumps Patek Nautilus weights, an octagonal oracle where every polish gleams audacious innovation procure before scarcity symphonizes symphony to stratospheric sums. Number 6. Rolex Explorer I. The Rolex Explorer II, Everest's 1953 Sentinel, slimmed to 36mm in 2021, navigates October 2025's adventure apex with steady ascent, secondary prices firming at $7,000 or $8,000, up 5% yearly per watch charts primed for liftoff as compact tool watch nostalgia surges. This 904L oyster steel outpost, with smooth bezel and black dials 3x69 numerals, deploys caliber 3230 automatic superlative chronometer to 2 + 2 seconds, 70-hour reserve, and 2,000 grain anti-magnetic shield for pinnacle precision amid Paraflex shocks. Chromolite Mercedes hand glows blue through sapphire, sealed to 100-meter via screw-down crown, while Oyster Bracelet's glide lock extends 5mm at 120 grain for trailblazing ease. From $7,500 retail, its 3% discount belies 12-month 80 weights, with full sets at $7,500, reflecting low 4.8% volatility for 6% KGR in 2025's exploration ethos. Compared to 40mm 214-270, $9,000, 36 mites revival charms, outpacing Omega 300 Max 4600 in resale fortitude. The Glidelock's tool-free tweak suits summits or streets, with silicone escapement defying altitudes. Forum's feat its Hillary homage as vintage 1016 $15,000 inspires flips. At $7,275 average, it undercuts GMT's yet rivals their allure, a minimalist meridian where every marker maps unyielding Odyssey claim it before heritage hikes eclipse the horizon. Number 5. Omega Seamaster Diver 300 Net. The Omega Seamaster Diver 300 AM, Bond's 1995 Wave Rider reimagined, crests October 2025's Dive Darling status. Secondary values buoying to 4,500, 5,500, or 10% growth per Chrono 24, foreshadowing tidal swells as Seamaster's 75th anniversaries amplify aquatic allure. This 42mm stainless steel submersible, with laser-ablated ceramic bezel and wave-engraved black dial, harnesses coaxial master chronometer caliber 8800 meters to 0 by 5 seconds, 55-hour reserve, and 15,000 Gauss resistance for unerring 300 meters depths via helium valve and screw-down crown. Superluminova skeleton hands pierce midnight blues, complemented by steel bracelets twin-lock clasp at 180G for wetsuit synergy. From $6,200 retail, 81 August sales, top 1% Omega, underscore 15% volatility, yet 12% CAGR potential in 2025's bond boom. Full sets add $500. 2025 unworn at $5,000 signaling liquidity. The bezel's dive scale endures corrosion, while exhibition back unveils coaxial heartbeat. Compared to Rolex Sub $11,000, Omega's value dives deeper, with green dial variants, 555 echoing no time to die hype. Enthusiasts laud its laser waves, a 007 Echo, as Ploprof siblings 9800 lift the fleet. At 4,800 average, it eclipses Tudor BB58 3200 in tech tenacity, a cerulean sentinel where every bubble narrates abyssal adventure dive in before editions escalate the eddy. Number 4. Patek Philippe Aquanaut. The Patek Philippe Aquanaut, Nautilus's rubber-shod sibling since 1997, erupts in October 2025's Sports Luxe Supernova, secondary soaring to $50,000, $55,000, 25% post-discontinuation spike per watch charts heralding Nautilus-like nirvana as Patek's steel scarcity stratifies the elite. This 40.8mm stainless steel haven, with embossed black dial and tropical composite strap, integrates caliber 324 SC automatic self-winding with 45-hour reserve, Gyromax balance, and Spiromax hairspring for 3 Plateau seconds chronometer, poise under Sapphire's 120-meter shield via 8-fold bezel screws. Embossed indices glow subtly, date at 3 o'clock framed by cushion cases satin polish, weighing $120 for supple sport. From $25,000 retail, 48 September sales, top 7% Patek, reflect 29-day velocity and 11,100 low risk, projecting 18% KGR amid 2025's Aquanaut ascent. Full sets command $52,000, 2024 unworn at $54,000 underscoring fever post 516671A cull. The strap's emblem clasp resists wear, while caseback's Patek seal vows perpetuity. Compared to Nautilus 5711, 100,000 plus, Aquanaut's accessibility endures, outvaluing AP Jumbo, 65,000 in subtlety. Collectors crave its yacht casual, a McCartney muse, as Nautilus waits 5+ years funnel demand. At $52,000 average, it trumps Omega Seamaster, 4,800 in prestige pulse, a porthole paragon where every emboss etches enduring escapade secure it before the surge submerges serenity. Number 3. Rolex GMT-Master to Pepsi. The Rolex GMT-Master to 2. Pepsi, Refer 12667 Tone BLRO, Pan Am's 1955 cockpit companion reborn in ceramic splendor, Jet's October 2025's Traveler Triumph, secondary climbing to $22,000, 25,000 times 5% yearly per Chrono 24, poised for supersonic spikes as Jubilee's dressy duality dazzles post-correction. This 40mm oyster steel aviator, with red-blue Cerachrome bezel and black dial's Cyclops date, pilots caliber 3285 automatic superlative to 2 Plateau seconds, 70-hour reserve, and independent GMT hand for trizone mastery amid 2,000 jury's anti-magnetic fortitude. Chromolite ghosts glow on Mercedes markers, sealed to 100 mailers via triplock crown, Jubilee's 5-link fluidity at 106-degree suiting supersonic strides. From $11,100 retail, 47-day medians, and 42,100 medium risk forecast 10% CAGR in 2025's Wanderlust wave. Full sets hit $24,000, 2025 Jubilee at $25,150, underscoring liquidity. The bezel's 120 clicks rotate crisply, Paraflex buffering G-forces. Compared to Batman 16,500, Pepsi's vibrancy prevails, eclipsing Omega GMT as $5,000 in icon status. Forums feed its vintage vibe, a Hank's heirloom, as Sprite's successors 16,330 Spotlight lineage. At $23,000 average, it outpaces Explorer 7-ounce 275 in worldly wit, a horizon hopper where every hue hues hemispheric harmony board, now before bezel buzz breaches the barrier. Number 2, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Chronograph. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Chronograph, 1993's audacious amplification of Genta's blueprint, thunders October 2025's Chronograph Coliseum, secondary values revving to $25,000, $30,000, 12% ascent, per watch chart's gearing for V8 velocity as Offshore's brute ballet bewitches amid AP's steel siege. This 42mm stainless steel behemoth, with octagonal bezel and rubber-clad pushers, roars caliber 3126, 3840 automatic 50-hour reserve, column wheel flyback chrono, and Geneva waves for lap-time lordship over mega tapisserie dials luminous registers, sapphire domed to 100 Ms. Havana brown or indigo variants contrast bezels, screws, alligator strap, or bracelet at 200-degree channeling rally heft. From $30,000 retail, 74 August sales, top 1% AP, signal 29-day dispatch, and medium risk, eyeing 14% KGR in 2025's Motorsport Mania. Full sets add $2,000 2023 Indigo at $27,000 reflecting fervor. The pusher guards absorb 5,000 groarish while exhibition back unveils oscillating might. Compared to Jumbo, $65,000, Offshore's aggression amplifies, outgunning Rolex Daytona, $22,000 in flair. Devotees dig its LeBron legacy as RD5 Tourbillons, $200,000 plus, turbocharge the tribe. At $27,000 average, it surges past Tudor BB58, 30-ounce 200, in symphonic strength, an octagonal odyssey where every click chronicles conquest accelerate acquisition before adrenaline alloys to apex. Number 1. Rolex Submariner No Date, Reference 12/4/60. The Rolex Submariner. No Date, Reference 12/4/60, 1953 Silent Sentinel, streamlined to 41mm in 2020. Anchors October 2025's Dive Dynasty Pinnacle, secondary cresting 11,000, 13,000 for 0.2% steady amid sub-index dips, yet vaulting toward 8% KGR as No Date purism purifies post-hype horizons. This 904L Oyster Steel Oracle, Sans Cyclops Clutter, summons caliber 3230 automatic superlative, 2 plows 2 seconds, 70-hour reserve, and parachrome anti-magnetic coil for abyssal acuity via Serichrome bezel's 120-click uni-rotation and 300 meters trip-lock crown. Black Dial's Maxi Chroma Light numerals blaze blue. Glide Lock Oyster's 20mm stretch at 155G suiting saturation suits. From $9,500 retail, 165 September sales, top 6% Rolex, boast 13-day velocity and low risk, outswimming volatility for 2025's Tool Watch Tide. Full sets hit $12,000, 2025 unworn at $13,875 per Chrono 24 affirming liquidity. The bezel's platinum glyphs resist fade, Paraflex devouring depths. Compared to dated 12/6/6/10, $14,000, No Date's minimalism mesmerizes, dwarfing Omega 300 Audemars 4800 in lore. Purists praise its Bond blank canvas, a Craig classic, as vintage 5513 $20,000 inspires inheritance. At $11,369 average, it submerges below GMT, $23,000, yet surfaces supreme, a cerulean cipher where every sweep scribes subaquatic saga immerse immediately before the swell sweeps serenity seaward.